fall ballet to cocaine. You fall ballet to grind. You ease a shoulder to lean on. You ease a shoulder to cry.
What is going on, my YouTube family? We are back one more time with Who Fi Stop We by Masicka. And y'all know Masicka is in my top 5. Love him down. So let's see what's really happening.
Vast production. Yeah. You have to make it out, right? Them want know who fi stop me. And we living like a movie, watch me. Jump up in a jacuzzi, Ashley. Get on you just a move to the cash way. Them want know who fi slow me down. Watch glory run. Them think we story done. Nothing no change, can be the danger. Carry the fire, me no danger. Stand in the game, and me never complain. To the back of field, me no stranger. Tell them already, say I feel I'm afraid.
He said, watch the ghetto youth are just getting, the ghetto youth is just getting to the bag. He said he studied the game, he never complained. Heavy on the not complaining. You have to, what's the saying? What's the saying for that? You gotta just bite your tongue sometimes. That's not really what I want to say, but you gotta just stand firm. Study the game. Heavy on studying the game. Sometimes you have to sit back and you have to watch. You have to listen. Watch people, watch things, read, learn things. Sometimes moving that mouth is what will get you nowhere. You know? And then once you process things, once you learn it, learning the game obviously means so many different things for so many people. But I feel like once you get the knowledge you need to know, and you know what questions to ask, sometimes, you know what, we're veering off, but I'm gonna make this quick. You know what I always used to say in school is like, when the teacher would be like, do you have questions? Especially when I got to college, you have questions? I don't even know what to ask you. That's how lost I am. Y'all are over here, I'm over there. I don't know what's going on. And I always thought, like, you know, like that's, and I've always been, I feel like I've been that type of learner where it's like I have to listen to things a couple times and really sit there and like sponge it up for me to be like, okay, now I know where my confusion lies. I know what questions to ask. So I think that's all a part of the game too, knowing what to ask, who to ask. And sometimes you got to go rogue and just do something if you're at your wit's end.
Them lock me in them jail, yeah. Stacking up the paper, wrapping out them grades, yeah. Rapid it, me have this trap them with the laser. Get some girl and get tired and watch it sailor. Girl a dash it up, me sharper than a razor. I never man a father, God a for me savior. Me pop it off anywhere, I'm in a cater. And when they start to make money, watch it hater. Them no love to see this skyscraper. Hustle hard for me life greater. Center stage and we have to do it major. Yo, want know who fi stop me. Living like a movie, watch me. Jump up in a jacuzzi, Ashley. Go for it. I'm want know who fi slow me down. Glory run. Them think we story done. The mount of call we have can't hide. The mount of ride we park outside. The mount of burn a boy walk wide. Cause we out ya pull up fast and slide. Cash me a talk, we no talk hide. The money me marry day, what I ask for bride. My road used to dark as a child. Hey man, I walk up a mile. Never give up, we all time, no style. Shut up.
Okay, that girl with the little puff, she's gorgeous. My gosh, she's very pretty. But what you say, you know, the amount of car, you can't hide it. Like, you can't hide what's going on. You see the bag I've been chasing. You see it on me now. It's like I can't even hide it. You see it with the car I drive. You see it with this. You see it with that. I also saw something earlier that said, you know, people who flash, who are, what's the word? Oh my gosh, bro. And I reposted this on my Instagram. People who basically are like flashy and boast. Not boasting. My gosh, I cannot put the words at the tip of my tongue. I can't get it out. But basically people who kind of showboat, I guess, you know, with expensive things and can't afford it. Like, they're the worst, like people who can't afford it, whatever. Y'all, I'm losing the plot here. But I said all of this to say that sometimes, you know, it's not a bad thing to have to want nice things and to go for those things that you want and to not show it off, but like, you know, you driving a certain car, you wearing a certain thing, you're doing this, you're doing that. You know, people can see that you have money, but it doesn't always have to be like that. You know, I mean, you know, preference. Because I think that the wealthiest people I've seen, the people who have wealth and are just not rich, they look like Adam Sandler, you know. And you don't have to keep yourself looking like that. But you know, most of the time, the people with the money are the people you see like not wearing those things like shoes and those. They're investing in stuff. They're doing all this stuff, but it's really preference. And for the sake of the video, I get it. And it's like, you know, people. Y'all, I'm chatting now. I'm just chatting. Let's keep going.
A juggler profile. Jamaica, me them love ya, do it wild. Machine them clean, and my clothes don't side. One in at the end, tell my force don't smile. Telling on me house, on the floor, on the tile. Man blessed from a child. Them want know who fi stop me. Living like a movie, watch me. Jump up in a jacuzzi, a shit. Get a youth just a move to the cash pit. Them want know who fi slow me down. Glory run, think we stop it done. Them want know who fi stop it. Living like a movie, watch me. Jump up in a jacuzzi, Ashley. Move to the cash with. Them want know who fi slow me down.
All right, y'all. I give the video a 9 out of 10. I like the song. I like the beat. If there's some notes in the back of the beat or something like that, whatever you want to call that, notes, extra beats or something that I heard in the back that I want to hear it without the lyrics on it, like just the instrumental. There we go, because I like the beat. But he said, who is gonna slow us down? Who can stop us? You know. And I don't know if it ever occurs to be like me. Maybe I'm just weird and a little strange. I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. Yeah, but sometimes I sit down and I'm like, do you know you have free will? I mean, to a certain extent in certain places. America, do we though? As a black person, depressing. But yeah, you know, quote unquote free will. But sometimes you sit down and think like free will as in like you are in control of your life. If I say today and tomorrow I don't want to do what I'm doing right now, I can stop. I can literally say no, I'm not doing it. I'm not going. And who's gonna make me go? Nobody. Who's going to make me do it? Not a soul, not a single soul, not mom, not dad, not sister, not brother, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa. Nobody. Only person that can make me go do anything is Jesus Christ himself. And you ever think about like you have the power to dream, and then what you call it? Dave Chappelle, I feel like said it best. He said, if you're lucky enough to have a dream and be a dreamer, you're lucky, and the luck lies there in itself. Like not the luck, but the blessing. There we go. The blessing lies there in itself. But then to chase it, to have the will and the drive to go, to see the vision and make it your reality. And sometimes that's so hard. I can admit for me, sometimes there's things that I would like to see for my YouTube channel that I'm like, I can see it. But then, you know, you going through everyday life and you're like, well, how would I do this? I am speaking for me. And this could be somebody else's, like, you know, somebody could relate. Like, how do I do this? Where do I start? Who do I talk to? Sometimes you have to be the person. You have to be the first one for that thing that you want. Because if you can't see how it can happen because you haven't seen anyone else do it, or you don't know who to talk to because those people aren't in your area, or, you know, you just, whatever the case may be, you have to be the pioneer and be like, you know what, since I don't know anybody who can hook me up with this, I'm going to hook myself up. Let's research. Let's figure out how we do this. What do we do? Where do I get this? Where do I do that? How do I do that? And when you want something bad enough, you'll get it. You'll do it. And I like, you know, like how he said, who's going to stop us? Because literally nobody. And when you realize that success train and it's all dependent on you, it's a stressful realization, yes. But when you push through and you reap what you sow and you start to see the benefits of your hard work, you're like, that's crazy. Like, look at where I came from to where I'm at now. And like, what's next? What's next on the big list? Because I could do anything. I liked it, Masicka. You know, no complaints here. 9 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.